Ever picked up a book, flipped through it and thought, blimey, this is just a massive list of names and numbers? That's the first impression most get of the Book of Numbers. Sounds a bit dull, right? Like a phone book from 3,000 years ago. But stick with it. It's not just counting people. It's a massive, sprawling adventure story. Drama, arguments, massive mistakes, incredible moments of faith. A whole nation trying to get from A to B and messing it up a lot. It's the fourth book of the Bible, after Sinai and the Ten Commandments. They'd just passed the driving test, Exodus and Leviticus. Now they've got the keys and a map. Numbers is that road trip, one of the longest, most chaotic ever. Supposed to be quick, but it takes 40 years. 40 years. Are we there yet? Right at the beginning, as I said, we have the census. God tells Moses to get the numbers. They count over 600,000 men ready for battle. Women, children. The total is probably a couple of million. Imagine that. Imagine getting that many people to move across a desert. It's a logistical nightmare. This wasn't just a head count. It was about giving everyone a place and a purpose. Each of the 12 tribes, a specific position in the camp, a specific order for marching, creating order out of potential chaos. Once they're counted and organized, the journey begins. They leave Mount Sinai after about a year. God leads them with a pillar of cloud by day, a pillar of fire by night, a massive supernatural GPS. You'd think their faith would be unshakable, right? You'd be wrong. One pivotal moment, 12 spies scout the promised land for 40 days. The land is amazing, milk and honey, but the people are giants and the cities are fortresses. We can't do it. We'll be crushed. Joshua and Caleb say, God is with us, let's go. The main character is Moses, the leader who speaks with God and carries messages to a couple of million grumpy people. It's a massive, thankless job. He mediates between a holy God angered by unbelief and a people who complain about everything, from food to leadership. He's patient, but the strain shows. A powerful leader, still human, bearing a crushing weight, a proper hero, and a very tired one. Aaron the high priest and Miriam his sister step forward too. Aaron oversees ceremonies and the tabernacle, Moses' right-hand man, but not perfect. He and Miriam grow jealous, challenge Moses, and God reminds them who he chose. Even leaders battle pride. Joshua and Caleb, the faithful spies, become symbols of courage and trust. Joshua is being prepared to succeed Moses. Then comes Korah, leading a rebellion. Everyone is holy. Who made you boss? The showdown ends terribly for the rebels, a stark warning about pride and tearing down God-given structure. Leadership is a responsibility given by God, not grabbed. Through failures and feuds, God keeps the story moving. And the weary leader carries on. The Book of Numbers is about faith, or the lack of it. It's a masterclass in what happens when you stop trusting. They've seen seas split, food from the sky, a pillar of fire. Yet their first instinct is panic and doubt. They complain about manna, wishing for Egypt, cucumbers, leeks, and water when it's scarce. The grumbling runs deep. They've forgotten God's power. Lack of trust is the root. Obedience matters. God gives instructions, how to live, how to fix mistakes. When they obey, the community works, they're protected, they move forward. When they disobey, idolatry, revolt, refusing the land, disaster follows. Obedience leads to life, disobedience to chaos and death. It's black and white. When they complain again, God sends venomous snakes. Many die, they repent. God tells Moses to lift a bronze serpent, anyone who looks lives. A strange but powerful picture of salvation, simple trust. Numbers is about community. No one journeys alone. Actions ripple. A few rebels harm the many. Fearful spies condemn a generation. Structure, law, and a shared path say, we're in this together. So, after the counting, the complaining, and 40 years of circles, what's the takeaway for us in 2025? It's easy to treat this as a dusty desert story, but the core message is timeless. Numbers is a survival guide for long, difficult journeys. The path from promise to fulfillment is longer and harder than we expect, full of detours, setbacks, and moments we want to quit. It's an honest look at human nature. We're a lot like the Israelites. We experience wonders, then forget at the first snag and start complaining. We let fear talk us out of opportunities. We doubt, we're afraid, we want the familiar. Numbers asks, are we living by faith or by fear? It's not doom and gloom. Even when a generation fails, God doesn't abandon the project. He sticks with his people, raises a new generation, prepares them to succeed. Failure isn't final. God works through mistakes and weaknesses to get us where we need to be. The 40 years weren't only punishment, they were training for what's next. Life is a journey, often a long walk through the desert. You'll want to quit. Keep trusting, even when it's hard. Be a Joshua or a Caleb in a world of fear.